It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it.
Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome to Permanent Records with Mark. I'm Mark, and this is going to be a new segment I'm going to do every once in a while. It's going to be called The Soundtrack and the Movie. And right now I want to talk to you about one of my favorites of all time, The Blues Brothers. I love this movie. I love this soundtrack. This is my favorite musical of all time. And first off, let me say, it is a musical. I argue with people about this all the time. Blues Brothers is a musical. It is. I don't care what you think. It is. Okay, so let's get on it. This came out on June 20th, 1980. I saw this in the theater when it originally came out. I was 10, my brother was 12. We walked to the local theater and we saw it. We were underage kids seeing an R-rated film. You know how underage kids got to see R-rated films back in the 70s and 80s? We just went and bought a ticket. So we went and saw The Blues Brothers, and this movie really changed my life. This really opened me up to blues. This opened me up to soul. And it was one of the great soundtracks if you ever really got to sit down and get this album and listen to it. First off, yes, Blues Brothers are a cover band, but they're an amazing cover band. They put on great shows, and also they were backed by an amazing band of musicians. They're some of the best musicians they could hire to do this album, and to do their other albums, and to do the movies. And also this has a lot of great cameos in it from Cab Calloway, James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles. And my favorite one is by John Lee Hooker singing Boom 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 on Maxwell Street. Maxwell Street is the epicenter of American blues in Chicago. It is where a lot of great blues came from. And it has that great old adage, we cheat you fair. But back onto the album. Great album. This has some of the greatest performances ever. It has Aretha Franklin singing Think. It has Ray Charles singing Twistin'. It has James Brown doing some great gospel. Of all the people I never thought of doing gospel, it'd be James Brown, but he does an amazing job on it. The church scene with him doing the gospel is great, as Reverend Cleophas. Now, what I really thought was funny is when I first watched it, and I watched it with my brother, I'm like, why don't we go to a church like that? It's because, well, we're Catholic. That's good enough explanation. But also it has John Lee Hooker singing Boom Boom Boom. Great rendition. This is what really got me into soul and R&B music. This was my big intro to blues music, my big intro to R&B. If you have a chance, pick this up. It doesn't go for that much on Discogs, but it is a great soundtrack. And if you have a chance, if you've never seen the movie, which by the way, if you've never seen this movie, shame on you. Check it out. I have it here on DVD. Try not to watch it with the extended scenes. The extended scenes, some of them just, they go on too long, and they really kind of make the movie clunky. The only good extended scene on here is, again, John Lee Hooker doing Boom 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 on Maxwell Street. Again, great movie, great soundtracks, and one of my favorite musicals of all time. If you ever really want to give a great movie a chance, this one. And there's one other important thing I have to say about this movie. It did not need a sequel. Blues Brothers 2000 had some great performances in it from some great people, but it did not need a sequel. You should have just left it where it was at. So anyway, Blues Brothers. Check it out. Check out the movie. Check out the soundtrack. I'm Mark from Permanent Records. If you want me to do other soundtracks, let me know what soundtracks you like down below. Check out some of the soundtracks I have back here. I'm going to be doing later episodes. Also, most of all, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, hit subscribe. Thanks and have a great day.